I think we obviously, for all types of power generation, have a goal of just keeping the lights on. And the most important thing to me is making sure that in the kind of very short term, we're not making kind of permanent changes to regulation very hastily to try to solve short-term problems. So the majority of the approved kind of stimulus measures linked to energy to date have really focused on fossil fuels rather than renewables. We're seeing countries weakening environmental norms, like South Africa, which has kind of halved the stringency of sulfur dioxide standards. We're seeing bailouts like in South Korea, but it's not really clear if the right strings are attached. And countries like Australia, which are actively trying to expand, for example, coal mining to deal with economic impact, but much less in renewables. So I think this is an area where we need to see, more clear and specific recommendations for exactly what governments should be doing, both from think tanks like ISD and in the private sector. And in terms of the shock, I think we obviously, for all types of power generation, have a goal of just keeping the lights on. And the most important thing to me is making sure that in the kind of very short term, we're not making kind of permanent changes to regulation very hastily to try to solve short-term problems. So I think we need the right tools for the right time period. So for the short term, we need kind of more short-term tools. For the medium term, I think that we need to be kind of asking ourselves, what's the role for renewables in building back better? And then for transition, just making sure we don't lose sight of India's broader objectives for renewables for 2022 and 2030.